Hi everyone, in this video I will show you how to set up Wi-Fi network on TP-Link Archer C80, and in the end of the video also I will give you an information about how to become an advanced user of this router. Let's get into it. First, you need to connect your router to your internet source, and everything is simple here, no chance to mistake, because the internet input stands apart from other ports, from LAN outputs, and it's blue. So what you need is plug in an Ethernet cable to this port, and the other end of this cable plug into LAN output on your modem. If you don't have a modem, just plug in the cable or directly to LAN socket in your wall. It means that your modem is just hidden by your ISP somewhere in technical room. Next, you need to power on your router. So connect the power cable, then plug in the adapter to a power outlet and press the power button. If you don't know why do you need these LAN ports you can use to connect access points, computers, gaming consoles, and so on. All four ports are absolutely identical, so you can use each of them to connect any Ethernet device. Next, you need to wait for 4 solid signals on the front panel. Power signal, Wi-Fi 5 GHz, Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz, and the internet. Then you can set up your router from a computer or a smartphone. The easiest way to set up this router is by downloading TP-Link Tether application on your smartphone. It's available both for iOS and Android devices, so get this app, open it. On the first launch, you need to accept terms of use, and this upper checkbox is optional. Consider if you want to check it. So continue and allow to find devices on local networks. This is critical to set up your router, so hit allow, and if this pop-up didn't show up for you, go to settings, find Tether application, and make sure the local network is enabled. Then go back to Tether application and hit I've already given local network permission. Then you need to log into your TP-Link account to use this app, or create one if you don't have. Let me skip the step of account creation. It's very easy, just like create account somewhere on Facebook. So I'm logging into my account. You can decline notifications if you don't want to receive them, and set up two-step verification later if you want, of course. So now no device is found because the smartphone is not connected to the router setup network. You need to hit add device, add a router, confirm LEDs are solid on, 4 LEDs as I told you before. And you have 2 options, set up manually, go to your Wi-Fi settings and connect to your router's setup network using these credentials from the product label, or just enable camera and scan QR code. I'm going to do this right now. So easy. So hit join. If you see unable to join the network, you can go to Wi-Fi settings and connect manually to the router setup network. You need just find the network name that is specified on the product label and connect to this network. Then go back to the application and try again. Once your device found, hit set up this device. Connect the router to your modem, already done, so hit the next arrow, restart your modem, do this and hit modem is restarted. And now set your device password. This is not your Wi-Fi password, this is password you will use to manage your router after setup from web interfaces on the computers or from different smartphones. So write down this password somewhere to not forget it, because there is no chance to restore it. If you forget this password, you have to reset your device to set up a new one. In most cases, dynamic IP is your internet connection type. If you know a different information, or maybe you're not sure and you need to contact your provider and ask about your internet connection time. But in most cases, this is dynamic IP. Just try this first, and if you fail, try a different connection method, contact your ISP. So hit next. And finally, set your network name. Let it be TP-Link Home for this example, and set password. I recommend you to use stronger password than this example, but this is just to save time. Then hit next. I don't want to save this password. Also, I recommend you to enable auto update to keep the firmware the latest version for your router. Set update time when you're sleeping or when you're usually not at home, and enable auto update. So this is your summary: device password, connection type, network name and password. Hit apply and just wait for setup to complete. Now the application wants to join your newly created network. Allow this, hit join. Test a network connection. I believe it's pretty fine. Yes, congratulations, now you're all set. So hit finish and it takes you to the application home screen. Here you have 4 main tiles with the essential features. So you can check your network status, MAC address, IP address, hardware name, and so on. Also, you can go to clients and see who is connected to your network, block users and unblock them from here. You can set up guest network in the case if you don't want to share your network name and password with your visitors. You can create separate network for them, limit the speed, and so on. And in Wi-Fi settings, you can rename your network, change password, and separate 2.4 and 5 GHz network. But I don't see a reasons to do this. I prefer unified network. For more settings, tap on more. Here you have some one mesh settings, system settings, management settings. First of all, I recommend you to check for updates. So tap here. Updates are available, so hit on update to install them, but let's save time for this example. Actually, you're all set, the system is up and running, and one more thing I want to show you is how to enter the router's web interface from your computer. To do this, you need to connect your computer to your router's Wi-Fi network, and then open any web browser, and in the search bar type in the router's IP address. You've seen this address in the application just now, but by default this address is always the same for all TP-Link routers, and it looks like this. So enter this IP address, hit enter on your keyboard, and it takes you to the web interface. Now you need to enter your admin password you've just created, then hit enter, and you logged in as administrator, and here you have more settings than in application. Web interface gives you more control over your router and your network over your Wi-Fi system. If you log into this interface from the router's setup network, it takes you to the setup menu, and you have the same dialog as in application, and you can set up your router from here if you prefer to use computers over smartphones. But for today, that's pretty it. I hope that was helpful. If yes, consider to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button to support us. Any questions, comment below, and see you in the next videos. Be awesome. Bye guys.